So we're here in econ class, and this is my friend Anna.
What are you doing?
Vlogging, what are you doing?
Studying for the econ final?
Wait, we have an econ final?
Yeah, it's on business organizations.
Really? Want to tell me more?
Sure, I actually just did a research paper on Google. It's a general partnership which was founded in 1998 by Larry Page and Sergey Brin, who were both students at Stanford. Well, a partnership is a business owned by two or more people, and there's actually different types of partnerships too.
Really? I thought it was just two people splitting everything 50-50 with each other.
That's just one of them. There's also limited partnerships and limited liability partnerships. Limited partnerships are where one person has all the liability and the other person doesn't. And limited liability partnership is where everyone is limited.
But what are the advantages of it?
Well, for advantages, there's the fact that they don't have to pay income tax, it's super easy to establish, there's more capital, and startup costs are low.
But what are the downsides of it?
Well, each partner is liable for their share of their partnership debts as well as liable for all the debts. There's also the chance of disagreements, which isn't good, and if someone leaves or joins, the one who is left will have to value all the partnership assets, which is a hassle.
Sounds complicated, but have you heard of Classics?
The one down the street?
Yeah, isn't it any good? I'm going there after school.
I don't know, but let me know.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so finally here at Classics, and look who I ran into.
Why do you have a camera? Are you vlogging? Can I be in it?
Yeah, sure. Do you guys come here often?
Yeah, I love this place. We were just studying for the econ final. Yeah, we're on chapter 8, the business organization part. Did you know that this place is a sole proprietorship? A what? Your notes are right here. Do you not listen to Mr. Russell in class? A sole proprietorship is a business owned by one person. There are advantages such as the startup cost, which isn't that expensive. It also isn't that expensive to run the business. Another advantage is that the business owner has full control, which in my opinion is quite stressful, but it's cool. Oh, that's what he was talking about in class.
Hold on, since only one person is running it, doesn't it mean it would be hard to raise capital? And doesn't business life depend on the owner's life? And didn't Mr. Russell say that they take all the liability?
Yeah, that's the disadvantages of it.
Oh, that makes sense. Turns out we actually have a lot of sole proprietorships around here. We got Classics, we have Starbucks.
Are you like dumb? Starbucks isn't a sole proprietorship. It's actually a corporation.
But what's the difference between the two?
Corporations like Starbucks are legal entities run by stockholders.
Wait, but I don't know what stocks are though.
Stocks represent a stockholder's portion of ownership of a company.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, there are a lot of great things about being a stockholder and a corporation. For instance, in my notes, it says stockholders don't have any responsibility and their shares are transferable too. The corporation can also hire the best people to work with them and they have more potential growth.
But doesn't that mean that startup costs would be really high and they would have more regulations to follow?
Yep, they also have double taxation too, which is also not good.
Oh, yikes. Well, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys in class. Alright. I honestly really should study for that econ final since I have a B on honors in that class, so.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, what's up, Maddie? What are you doing?
What would I be doing in Subway? My laundry? I'm eating a sandwich.
Okay, well, I didn't really need that sass, though. Like, what are you reading?
I'm studying for econ.
You're studying too? I literally just saw Jessica and Rachel inside Classics, and I talked to Anna earlier. Like, what's up?
Yeah, I'm scared it's gonna be hard. Did you know that Subway is a franchise?
Really?
They pay fees to their parent companies so that they can continue to sell what the parent companies have to offer.
Okay, so they're exactly alike, but they're just different areas then.
Pretty much.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, did you know that franchises have a few benefits? Like having centralized power.
What's that?
It says here in my notes that centralized buying power is when different franchises of the same name purchase their items from a certain retailer. They can't buy from anyone else, but the only problem with franchises are that they're not cheap. The cost of a franchise, like Subway, is actually $15,000. That doesn't even include the cost of a startup fee, which could go up to around $3,900,000.
Really? Well, I only have like $20 in my pocket. I was gonna go meet up with Cameron right now, so I will catch you in class. Good luck studying.
Thank you. Bye,
All right,
Jared.
I'll see you. Hey Cameron, why is there home goods stuff here at Marshall's?
You didn't hear about the news? HomeGoods and Marshalls are now in business.
Why would they do that?
They would sell more products at a wider variety because the firm would have an increased market share, which helps them gain more money. HomeGoods would just a merger with reduced competition and could lead to higher prices for consumers. This is a horizontal merging, which means two companies that make the same products merge together. When two or more firms were involved in different stages of producing the same product or service, it's a vertical merge. Then there's conglomerate mergers, a combination of three or more companies that make unrelated products.
Makes sense, sorta.
You just need to study.
I mean, I guess.